Good morning, good-looking people, and you're good-looking because you're always looking, and of course, you are finding the good in everything. I was at a beautiful wedding last night for my friends Michael and Ashley, and Moshe and Leah. What a beautiful wedding. You should have a binyan adayad. I left my voice at the wedding, so I'm going to try to muscle through it today. Today is the 13th of Menachem Av, so it's a longer one, but we'll get it done together. Today we're talking about protection. What is the ultimate protection? Torah. Torah study is what protects us physically and spiritually from the moment that we are originated, our soul is originated, all the way until after 120 years. So let's read the Hayom Yom together and we'll go to the message. This Hayom Yom is related to Parshas Ve'eschanan, and talking about where last Shabbos we had the Aseret HaDibros, and also we had the Parsha of Shema in the 6th Aliyah. So it says in Shema, we say, V'dibarta bam, b'shivtecha, b'veisecha, b'lechtecha, b'derech, u'v'shachbecha, uv'kumecha. So this is a part of Shema, and today's Hayom Yom is all about breaking these words down and giving more meaning of what's going on with these verses. Also, just a quick note that when it comes to the reading of the Ten Commandments, the Aseret HaDibros, we're supposed to stand and look at the Sefer Torah. Now, it is written, you shall speak of them when you sit in your home, and when you walk on the road, and when you lie down, and when you rise. Our sages taught, the command that you shall speak from them refers to the words of Torah. Every soul, in the course of its supernal prehistory and its mundane life, passes through several levels in the involvement of Torah study, and this verse alludes to them all. So the Hayom Yom right now is going to take these words and give an explanation on each one of them. So it says, we started with B'shivtecha b'veisecha, that when you sit in your home, this refers to the soul's presence in the spiritual realm, in the abode of souls. So literally, the soul sits in a treasury of souls before it comes down, where it is involved in Torah study before it descends. So all the souls sit together. That's what is referred to, B'shivtecha b'veisecha. Then when it says, U'v'lechtecha b'derech, and you'll walk on the road, this alludes to the time of the soul's descent from one spiritual level to the next, all the way down until it reaches this lowly world. So there's many descents and many levels. And then eventually when it gets down, it's enclosed in the body, and to make its way into the world until it reaches old age. So U'v'lechtecha b'derech is literally the descent of the soul coming down. And as the Rebbe also explains, this descent is also a mahaleach. It progresses. So this is that level as it comes down all the way until the body, and then again it's in the body until after 120. When it says in the pasuk uveshachbecha uvkumecha, first we're going to go with uveshachbecha, which means when you lie down. This refers to the soul as summoned back to the higher world. So then too the Torah protects him, as it says in Pirkei Avos, that all those mitzvahs and all that Torah study goes with him. So literally when it talks about lying down is after 120 that we're here, that the Torah mitzvahs that you've gathered now go to protect that soul. And eventually it says uvkumecha, which means when you rise. This is referring to eventually, God willing, sooner in our days, the Mashiach, the resurrection of the dead. So it's very important that we acknowledge that really Torah study from, again, the origination of the soul all the way until after 120 to eventually to resurrection of the dead protects us. As the Alter Rebbe says, that Torah is literally internalized and it becomes part of the body. It's flesh and blood. And Torah is considered food. That literally it becomes part of you. And that really is the ultimate protection. The Rebbe also said, the oral Torah, as we walk, we talk about memorizing Mishnayos and memorizing Torah as you walk in the street, that literally it's like a roof over your head. It protects the head. That's how important it is. So the message of the day is Torah study, learning Torah, applying it, taking it with you. As we said, from the moment you wake up in the morning, as our souls are already in it, that it should be with us, and God willing, with all this Torah study, this is what we can take with us after 120 years. Have a great week. We'll talk more tomorrow. Hopefully my voice will be back. Take care.